Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultra God Mission is the fourth installment of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes manga storyline, and the adaptation of the story from the arcade game it is based on. It is a multi-dimensional tournament arc where contestants fight stronger versions of characters from the previous Dragon Ball arcs and series. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z movies, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, etc. It is organized by the former Kaishin of Time, Aros, who wants to erase all other histories but the main one, which will be the main one that is decided by the team that wins. There are various conditions a team can win in. There's not only strength, cooperation or strategy involved, but also luck. And this gives weaker universes a chance to survive. As it is tradition for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, even establishing they are fighting stronger versions of enemies they have beaten, it will take time to get used to someone like Android 18 pushing Goku to Super Saiyan Blue. Some of the characters who experience new power-ups from the previous arcs carry over to this story. Examples of such Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta can go Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker. Vegeta from the main timeline can go Super Saiyan Blue Berserk Controlled, and Taurus can go Evil Saiyan. In terms of action, it's not much different from the anime counterpart, which offers far more as the Super Dragon Ball storyline continues. The manga adds more flavor by showing more of the unused characters that cannot really compete with the planetary threats as they react to these ongoing battles. Teamwork between established characters to defeat a common threat and more interactions to flesh out some of the established characters are also included. And there are even more endearing moments, like the organizer of the tournament teasing Yamcha. Speaking of Yamcha, I think he has some of the most hilarious interactions, but also the most respectable moments in the story arc. And also some of the characters that were established in the previous arcs got even stronger. And the manga brought us to give a small explanation indirectly for that. And regarding characters, I think the manga just flat out beats the anime counterpart. We see more of the mindset of the characters and things of the character explored we didn't get to see. Tala's character development carries over disagreements with the teammates Hearts and Cooler. Even the antagonist Aos, who appears to be a serious character and wants to fix the timeline, has some scenes where she's really playful. And finally we get some insight about the relationship between Aos and Krona, as well as the backstory of Demigra, who will also get involved. And lastly, the fights are more destructive than anything you have probably seen in the anime version. Dragon Ball Super anime and Dragon Ball Super manga. There's so much Super in modern Dragon Ball right now that annoys me. Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Super Heroes. Can they stop adding more Super? Fuck Super. I'm tired of this. Back to the review. As far as the fights go, the manga rarely disappointed in terms of action. And there's no complaint in the action scene. You can't say the same thing about the manga of Dragon Ball Super. Sorry, but all this Super talk just drove me back to ranting about Dragon Ball Super. I did not intend to rant about Dragon Ball Super in this review. I apologize, dear viewers. Some people may consider that a spoiler. I think major matchups can be often seen as reason why someone wants to read the story. So what has Dragon Ball Heroes to offer as matchups this time? It's Goku versus Goku again. But this time you will see a conclusion. Xeno Trunks versus Future Gohan. A DBC Broly versus Jiren. Goku versus Bardock. Xeno Gogeta versus Xeno Broly. There are also some highlights worth watching for, but I won't mention them. These few fights are just a small taste of what you can look forward to. Criticism, some of the fights will fall short because it's still a promotional material, but the most important ones are done well. Also, like always, Xeno Golden doesn't do much. There are a few scenes for with him, but he's like an afterthought. Is Pan, despite her being a time patroller, she didn't get much love from heroes. No power-ups, no Super Saiyan, no fights at all, to be perfectly honest. But she does have really funny scenes, and they did make me laugh. Even Xeno Gohan has been shafted in favor to give screen time for the regular Gohan, so the only real Xeno characters that benefit from the story arc are Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Who would have thought? Overall, the manga is worth a read, good action, fun interactions, and fan service that won't overstay its welcome.